I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep.
Ladies and gents, I'm currently outside where England will play their very first Euro 2024 game on the 16th of June versus Serbia. The Valtins Arena, the current home of Schalke. Now, Schalke are a massive German club, despite playing currently in the second tier of German football. But I am here to do a stadium tour of this place. However, you've read the title. Before we do the stadium tour, we're filming a video at their previous home, the Parkstadion. Now, this seems to be a recurring theme with these old German grounds I visited. Open terraces back in the day. It's now partly demolished, but it is next to this ground. So I'm gonna try and track it down. There is a signpost over here. Maybe that'll say. I'm trying so hard not to get run over here in Germany. Let's crack on. I don't know where it is. We need. Oh, hang on. Ladies and gents, it might be right in front of me. I don't think that is it. It literally just looks like a car park, but there are a couple of pitches over there in the distance. But again, as we found with all German clubs, the Bay Arena was the same. They tend to have training pitches, academies right next to the ground. Obviously in England, we normally have our training pitches a long distance away. Take Man United, for example. Carrington isn't very close to Old Trafford. And I'm guessing a partly demolished stadium probably wouldn't look like that. So let's keep wandering. Right then, ladies and gents, I've got some notes by me because behind me over here is what's left of the Parkstadion. This is where Schalke played up until 2001. They were here from 1973, but as I just said, in 2001 they left to go across the road over there in the distance beyond the trees, the beautiful Valtins Arena. Now, in its heyday, you could get 62,109 people in there. That was the capacity according to Wikipedia. But only 45,067 of those were seats. And again, as I said earlier on, it seems to be a common theme amongst older German grounds where a lot of the ground was terracing. Obviously, we spoke recently about the fact that currently they're allowed terracing in Bundesliga clubs as well. Obviously in the UK, the Premier League, off the back of Hillsborough, safe standing is they're still a bit skeptical about safe standing, aren't they? But ladies and gents, as I flip the camera around, look at this. There are many things I prefer about German football, the Bundesliga and stuff. But one thing I do think is better in England is the fact that we don't have these second teams clogging up the third, fourth, fifth tier of our beautiful game. I'm not a fan of that. I don't know. Because obviously the second team of Schalke play over here. Thank you. I'm at the right place. Bloke over there gave me directions. I thought it was going to be right next to the ground, a little bit like Dortmund's old ground, which is literally next door, but it's a little bit of a walk, not massively. But anyway, I'm going to head this way because the gates are locked right outside where we were. I'm going to keep on walking around this side of the ground. But as you've read in the title, Michael Jackson, global superstar, played at this very ground in 1988 for his bad world tour. It wasn't a bad world tour, it was a bad world tour. He also returned in 1997 for his History World Tour. But it wasn't just Jacko playing here at what was a world famous multi-purpose arena. You also had the Rolling Stones, Pink Floyd. So here we go then, guys, another view of the remaining terrace of the Parkstadion. There is a bit of a paddock, bit of a side terrace over there. That's where the ultras go, I think, the elite. Obviously, in front of that, you've got academy pitches, Valtins Arena over there, and weirdly, the club shop over there, along with the ticket office and stuff. Everything is very spread out. I found that German grounds, or new German grounds, seem to have a stadium with parking underneath, and then everything else is off to the side. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get quite as close as I did in Dortmund, pretty much, well, inside the ground, unofficially, got told off, because security gates are stopping me. But if you can visualise, I'm going to overlay some footage. This ground hosted 5 World Cup matches in 1974 when the World Cup was right here in Germany. So not only did Michael Jackson play here, in terms of football, it's a big deal. Now, on the very last game of the season, Schalke almost won the Bundesliga. Oh, here we are. Sorry to change the subject. Over here, we've got a little monument, a tribute. Parkstadion, 1973 until 2001. Obviously, it's still standing in some capacity. The stands didn't come down in 2001. They did come down a few years later, but obviously, Schalke moved across the road in 2001. I'm really looking forward to the Valtins Arena tour, but let's not just attribute success to having a fancy ground, because as I said, they almost won the Bundesliga title. They were celebrating a 5-3 win versus, I have no idea what this club is, SPVGG Unterhaching. In May 2001, it looked like they were going to win the Bundesliga, up until Bayern Munich, in typical Bayern sneaky ass fashion, got an injury time winner and stole the title, broke the hearts of all the local people here in Gelsenkirchen. The Schalke people, the Schalke faithful. I don't know why I'm going down here, because you can't see anything down here, guys. Right then, guys, let's check out the current home of Schalke, the Valtins Arena. Head over there now, there's a link on the screen right now, or alternatively, there's another bloody good German video. Check those out, and I'll see you in one of those videos.